Been a bit of a day today. The kids have requested chicken pasta for dinner. Now, chicken pasta is just our version of chicken pasta. Kids love it, so I thought, you know what, it's fairly easy. I'm going to prep it up and I'll show you how you make our version of chicken pasta. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. We're going to add a little bit of oil. I used rice bran oil. You can use olive oil, whatever you like. I'd also like to add in a little dob of butter. So you've got a little bit of oil and some butter. What we're going to do once that starts sizzling is we're going to pop in some chicken and we're going to start browning our chicken. So it's starting to sizzle now. So I've got about 800 grams of chicken. You can put in a little bit more or a little bit less. Now I'll cook half of it at the time. So I'll put half of my chicken in there to brown. And then after that lot's done, I'll put in the second lot and I'll brown that lot. If you overcrowd your pan, it's just not going to brown really nicely. So just do half at a time. Now chicken is browned, so I've done both lots. Oh, and I've got the water boiling ready for my pasta there. So you can see our chicken's nice and brown. I'm going to take that out of the pan and put it on a plate while I brown up the onion, garlic and bacon. I'm going to turn my pan down a little bit. Don't want to overdo it. So here's about 4 rashers of chopped bacon. So I've got that fairly finely chopped. So that's about 4 rashers of bacon there. Give that a bit of a stir. I've also finely chopped up 1 small onion. So it's just a small onion that I've finely chopped. So we're going to add that in. And garlic. Love garlic. Now I'm using 3 cloves of garlic, so I love using fresh garlic. Not a fan of the bottled garlic, but nice fresh garlic. I think it makes a difference. You do you, boo. If you want to use the minced garlic in a jar, you probably only need 1 heaped teaspoon, but I'm using 3 cloves of crushed fresh garlic in my dish today. So make sure you get all the good bits off there. Right, we're going to give that a really good stir. And we're going to cook that until the bacon looks like it's got a bit of colour and your onion's gone soft. Oh, it looks like my water's ready to go. So I'm just going to pop my pasta in to boil while I'm cooking. This is the beauty of this. By the time you cook your pasta, your meal's going to be ready. So it's ready about the same time. So it's one of those meals that doesn't actually take that long. If you do your prep and have everything cut up, realistically to cook it from top to bottom isn't too bad. Now once the onion is coloured, the bacon is coloured and your onion's looking good, I'm going to add those chopped up mushies. It's about 300 grams I suppose of mushrooms that I've chopped up there. Again, you can put more or less depending on your taste. You've really got to mix those through the bacon, the onion and the garlic until they sort of get a really nice colour on them as well. Now I'm going to get some chicken stock. So 1 really good teaspoon, like a heaped teaspoon of chicken stock in there. I'm using the Vegeta chicken stock. Every time I hear the word Vegeta, I think of Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, I digress. So a bit of chicken stock in there. I'm going to stir that in. I'm going to make sure it goes all through that bacon mixture so it's thoroughly mixed. The mushrooms are looking pretty good, so I'm nearly there. Give it a really good stir to get it all the way through. I want all those flavours through that base. Then once that's a really good colour, I'm going to turn that down a little bit again and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Just gives it a nice rich flavour. So you've got 2 tablespoons of sour cream there. I'm going to give that a really good mix through so it goes all the way through. This is the basis of our sauce. So you get all those yummy flavours, your bacon, your garlic, your onion. Delicious. It's going to so nice. So this chicken pasta, when the kids come around, grandkids come around, this is usually one of the things they ask. It's great because it's pretty quick. Everyone eats it. It's really enjoyable. It reheats really nicely the next day. Now, thickened cream. Add some thickened cream. So I just splash a bit in, but if I had to tell you how much, that's a really good question. So probably that's a large tub of cream, so maybe about a quarter of it, I suppose. So maybe that'd be 3/4 of a cup. But again, if you add a little bit more than you need, it doesn't matter. It just means you're going to have more sauce, and that's fine. There's no problem adding extra cream. If you want to add extra cream, you do you boo, that is fine. Get all those really good sticky bits off the bottom of the pan, because that adds all the flavour through the sauce. So, oh, actually my pasta looks good. Do I need to turn that down? Yeah, so I'm going to turn my pasta off. It's ready. It is ready to go. So give that a bit of a stir. You can sit there for a minute or two while I'm waiting for my sauce to finish. So as I said, get all those nice sticky bits off the bottom. Make sure you get them through that sauce. It's a really rich, decadent sauce, but it is so good. Now, we're going to add back in our browned chicken. I put it on absorbent paper there, to be quite honest with you. Normally I just put it on a plate, because those juices that come out of there, normally I wouldn't put it on absorbent paper. Normally I'd want that juice to go back into the sauce, but that's okay. It's still going to be delicious. So stir it all through so all that deliciousness gets all the way through everything. So it's basically, you've got your chicken, you've got your bacon, your onion, you've got garlic, you've got cream, sour cream, it's yummy, and your mushies. Don't forget your mushies. If you really wanted to, you could probably stir through some spinach, baby spinach leaves at this stage if you wanted to. So if you wanted to have a semblance of non-naughtiness, you could probably add some baby spinach leaves and stir them through at this stage if you want to. So that's up to you. That looks about right. That's looking really good. So I've drained my pasta, chicken's ready, and all we need to do now is dish up. Yum, delicious.